Strategists are in a really good spot right now, to be honest, besides maybe a few, actually. The best support in the game right now still is Luna Snow. And I say this because her ult is interruptible by Emma. Still has a ton of utility in hit scan, the freeze, the crystal, really strong healing output. The only downside is she doesn't buff Namor anymore, which was a big advantage for her. But I still think she's the best support in the game. And then it gets a little tricky. I have to say Loki is still up there. Loki's still really, really good, dude. 5 seconds on his crystals is just not enough of a nerf, in my opinion. They should have given him the Atom treatment, and 5-second cooldown addition is the only change, really, that's affected him. Still gets reborn by Hela, which Hela's incredible. Alt copy on the best support strategist alts in the game. I think that Rocket, right at this current state with the glitch that's in the game, where if you shoot one of his right clicks into the ground at the feet of your allies, it gives him an instant 100 HP. You know how it says if you connect with an ally, you give them 50? Well, on your orb, if you shoot it at the ground, it'll consider it a connection, hit the ground connection again. So instant 100 HP plus another 50 over time, every time you shoot an orb, is insanity. Is that a glitch though? I don't know. I am finding as of yesterday, and this is my mental change, his ult is really good now. Destroy his ult immediately. The first 2 days of the season, I would have said this, but now I'm realizing like every single time in high elo, as soon as Rocket ults, my entire team burns that thing in 5 seconds. You just got to protect it. Resbeacon's still really good. I'm gonna say this, like right now he's the highest of A's. Invis is really good still, has a ton of utility. They nerfed Guardian Shield a little bit, so there's an argument for her to be in an A or an S, but I still think she goes in strong right now, because I'll say this, her ultimate is the most counterable by Emma. I can't tell you the amount of times Invis has popped ult. I've used Emma and we've taken her out immediately. Everybody should push inside of the invisible boundary as soon as Emma ults, or as soon as Invis ults. I will ult as Emma, or Emma should ult. Get on a little bit of height, make her start walking, and just take her out immediately. And I've had that happen a lot yesterday. So that's the reason I don't want to put her in S, but maybe that'll change over time. This is still early season tier list. And last and strong, which arguably could be up in meta if you're at the highest ranks, because Adam Warlock players, if you're a hit scan lord, you're insane. So like Adam Warlock, it has an argument to be up here if you're just insane at hit scan and understanding positioning and Guardians comp. Guardians comp is still busted. I hate it. Guardians comp is still busted by far. If Guardians comp's on the field, you're playing Mantis. Here's what I'll say. In 2 strategist comps, if you're playing Mantis, you're probably selling the game. Mantis just doesn't have enough healing output. The extended time is nice, but her slow pace of healing is so burstable. You can outburst that healing amount so much. But in triple support comps, like when you run Guardians, Mantis is disgusting because she's a DPS. When you're running triple, like you'll rarely see, and actually you won't see it. If I'm being honest, in any of my games today, chat, I promise you, you will not see a Mantis with another solo support. Unless it's the only person they play. And then somebody's going to, at some point is going to say, can we get another strategist? But in triple, she goes up here. She's just not a good dual strategist at all. Her healing output's not enough. Damage boost is cool and all, but there's not enough healing on your team for the raw damage in the game right now with how strong everything is. I'll put Cloak in front. Cloak and Dagger is still good, still playable. The problem is with Cloak and Dagger, there's another thing that can take them out during their ult. I know their ult's faster. Emma can walk over to Cloak and Dagger, chokeslam them, kick them into a wall away from their ult, and take them out. And if she's damage boost, that kick will instantly KO them. That's a problem for them. Again, there's a lot of things that do that to them now, and that is another thing that does that to them. I found success yesterday walking up to them during their ult at the last dash, chokeslamming them into a wall next to me, and if the rock, and I've done it multiple times, but if Rocket damage boosts me, they die instantaneously. And I've done it like 3 times yesterday. Jeff is a flanker and can be annoying if you're really good with him still, but they've once again, for the 3rd character in a row now, added another character that counters Jeff. All that Emma has to do is go diamond form. Jeff can't eat her, just like the thing. You stand in the middle of the ult, wait for his head to pop up, and you do as much damage as possible, and then you go to your laser form and try to kill him immediately. That is the next character that is also countering Jeff. Jeff's got to get changed in some fashion, in my opinion. You can still be incredible at the game and play Jeff at the top level. I've seen a few of them, but I've also seen a few of them on my team that absolutely make the game impossible for us to play because they just can't get anything done to the enemy. They're playing flank Jeff and they have 4 kills and 8 deaths. And I'm like, we have no strategist at that point, and we don't have a DPS. Jeff is just getting hit by every single new character. He's just not great. And like I said, you can be a good Jeff. I've had good Jeffs in my games that have done really well and done insane things at perfect times. Switch to Jeff during certain points that are easy for him to get big ults and have found a ton of success. I'm just saying he's just not a great strategist. He's now considered a duelist at this point, a flanking duelist, and he just doesn't do it as well as something like Namor, Iron Fist, who's incredible now, Even like Human Torch is like a flanking duelist now. He's so aggressive and so hard to take out. There's just so many better options for being a flanker. Do you think they should just rework him into a DPS? Maybe, actually. Yeah. Things that I've noticed, the reason I didn't put certain people in certain places, just to clean it up real quick. I think Rocket is a disgusting support right now. Super easy to get value with. If you are somebody who doesn't play a lot of strategists, you're going to find the most value with Rocket. His res is good. His heals are insane right now, and his ult's good. The problem is, at the level of play I'm seeing now, we're burning his ultimate in seconds, dude. Like, if he doesn't put it in a good spot, in a strategic, like a spot that you can block, we're burning his ult in seconds. Whereas Luna, it's very difficult to find solutions with Luna until you use Magneto. Warlock, if you are hit scan Lord, he's S tier, but the 10 seconds additional on his bond is nice, because I think his bond was gross and it needed it. But it is a sizable nerf. Invis is really good. The only reason I have her in strong right now is because I think that Emma Frost's ult affects her the most, making her potentially leave, being able to kick her out of her ult, slam her out of her ult. There's just a lot of things that now give you another chance to bop her out of her ult. And her ult's great, and the rest of her kit's disgusting, but they did also nerf Guardian Shield. And it's you can feel it. So those are the major ones. I don't want to see Mantis ever in a 2 strategist comp, unless you're going Guardians and then she's at the top as a DPS. Because Guardians comp is busted. It really is still. I wish they changed it. And Jeff, just once again, another character that counters Jeff. Jeff's just not in the best place. He's played as a flanker at the highest level. You can absolutely get it done. You can be a great Jeff, but I would rather you play a flanking Psylocke, Fist, or something else that'll get more value as a flanker. If you're not going to heal, play a DPS. It's my thought.